You know, it's kind of hard to like say something like you haven't been here for a while and then you try to say something. That's the hard part of like coming up with what to say. Cause you know, you're trying to be funny and then again you're trying to like, I don't know, trying to get that, oh my gosh, he's back phrase in. I just don't know. So I'm just I have a list here of stuff that I want to bring up. It's not a long list. It's just getting you guys, hold on, let me turn this light off real quick. Just getting you guys up to date. Where do I start? Where do I even start? I guess let's start off with the obvious. I'm here, and doesn't the image quality look a bit different to you? Aren't we like, something looks different here. It looks kind of more higher quality, am I right? That's because it is. I got a new camera. Now some of you may already know because I think some people who follow me also follow my friend Micah. I'm not sure. It was kind of like what I had going on was like, oh, mysterious. What is he getting? What is this? What is that? And Micah just leaked it all. I did know and I did have the option to tell him to delete it, but I didn't. That doesn't matter though. He still leaked me. Yeah, it is a long story. And I want to apologize for keeping you guys out of it for so long. Different circumstances came up to the point where I could, but I couldn't. I didn't want to. That sounds, I didn't want to because I wanted to keep myself to a certain standard and to how I keep myself looking on YouTube or on social media, just on social media in general. There's a certain standard that I want to upkeep. Let me try and get you guys up to date. You know, let me look at my stories, my archives here. February. Is April in front of March? No, March, April. Okay. All right, so first things first, I attended NAB. NAB stands for National Association of Broadcast, I believe. NAB was fun. We seen me and Micah, it was me and Micah who went. This is the first event that we've been to that was solely around broadcasting and cameras, technology. And it was just amazing to see a whole lot of people there and you know that they're interested in the same stuff you are. Therefore, you're able to get a lot of connections and meet a lot of new people. Know that you're not in this alone. Plus, the tickets were free. Exhibits pass was free, which is another cool thing. I met a lot of people, as I said. I met a lot of people. Some people who are on YouTube and some people who are starting off their cinematography career or somebody who's already, you know, I just met a lot of new people. To put in perspective of people you may know that I've met, I would probably say I met people like Brady Bissett, Brandon Washington, Relly Moore, I believe is how you say it, Anamorphic on a Budget, or Tito. It was fun meeting all those people. It was fun meeting these people who are on YouTube and went through the same journey that I'm currently going on right now. And at the time, it was too very inspirational for me. It gave me that push. As soon as I went there, I came home, I'm like, oh, I gotta start getting stuff done. You know, I wanna get up there just like them. You know, but it does take time. It takes time that I'm willing to put in that time. But with that, I'm learning to also appreciate the journey too. So after NAB, I think the end of it was only for like 4 days, I believe. After the last day of NAB, which was April 17th, that was the last day we went to NAB. After that, we went to Bokeh Rentals. I actually got a hat. So Bokeh Rentals just opened up a new shop, a new rental store in Vegas, and I got a hat. I was eyeing these hats down the whole time. They had an open house, and I was eyeing down these hats the whole time. It's great. I like the hat. I don't wear it too much because it's fixed. I really like dad caps, but it's still a cool hat to have. I love their logo, by the way. We went to the Bokeh Rentals open house and we met a lot of people. Yeah, we met Logan. Logan is the manager or the owner of this store, this place in Vegas. And we met a whole lot of other cool people. They're great. It's just great to like have those connections. And if you have any projects coming up, you can always hit them up. You know, hey, we have this project coming up. Would you be down to join, or how can you help me out and stuff like that? So this is why me and Micah really came to these events and talked to people so we can have those connections. Not just to have them just so we can be like, oh yeah, I know this person, but for future reference. So if we have something coming up, hey, I know you do this. Can you help me on this film? Or can you help me on this project I'm filming? That's why we do it, which is cool. It's a nice thing. It's convenient and it's really nice, and you can always become friends and stuff like that. Also for friends too, not just business strictly. I don't know. But yeah, that was fun. Okay, fast forward to around April 26th. This is when my high school year as a senior was coming to an end. So we had to start making end of high school preparations. To me, wasn't that sad because towards the end of high school, I was already giving up. Like I was just about done. I was hanging on like that. Not like grade wise I was hanging on, but like I was done. Like mentally I was checked out of high school already. Like I already turned in my stuff. Like that was me. But yeah, so stuff was starting to wrap up. I was of course in video production, so that was meaning like the last announcements and stuff. We had the approval to film the video that will be shown at the senior assembly. We waited till last minute to start putting this together. Micah had to go out of town, so it was just me. I had to film, and I was doing stuff like barely. Everything was just barely. But yeah, no, I didn't learn anything from this at all. What I did learn is that don't do stuff last minute. I was always the type of guy to like, okay, so it's last minute. So what? Let's do it anyway. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting to do this last minute. We're gonna be on the dot, like, you know, thinking of stuff, and it's gonna be good. But no, yeah, this was just horrible. So other than that video, we also had to film the last announcements, and Micah actually did end up putting a lot of time into a lot of effort. He actually called up a friend of ours. He came out, he had a Canon R3, so he came out with his little rig and with his lighting. So we had filmed something for Micah, and I was there. I was also a gaffer there. I was the gaffer. I was the script supervisor. What else was I? Yeah, but I was there to help. It was me, Micah, and Bridis there. We were there helping him out, helping Micah out, helping him achieve the vision that he wants to capture. It was fun time. It was fun time. We filmed it all in one day, and Micah, he loved it. I'm glad that he loved it. I'm glad he has some type of inspiration to look at and know that this is something he wants to shoot one day again. Fast forward to May 20th, I posted on my Instagram a GoFundMe link. This GoFundMe link was for saving up. During the end of school, I started doing DoorDash to make money so I could save up for this new camera package that I wanted so dearly much, because remember that the cameras I used to use before, those are rentals from my teacher. And so this, saving up for this, like going out of school, I had to return those rentals. I couldn't rent anything more. That is why I stopped recording. But I knew that I wanted a camera. I wanted a new camera just for myself, so I had to start saving up for it. And so May 20th, I put out that GoFundMe so people could somehow donate. Fast forward to May 27th, that is when graduation day was, high school graduation for me. It was really cool, you know, to be finally out of high school. I've been in high school for 4 years. A lot has happened. I matured a lot. It's crazy because high school is one of those things where some people don't get out of it. Some people's lives end in high school. And I mean that literally and non-literally. Some people's lives fall off in high school. High school is such a huge part of your life, everybody's lives. You'll be matured a lot. You'll be shaped in high school. That's why it's such a big part, because you're coming of age of when you start finding yourself. High school graduation, how I felt about it, it was a great, fantastic day to know that I'm fully out of high school and I'm moving on to another challenge, which is college. 4 more years. Great. But yeah, I mean, after that, after graduation, it was just me saving up. It was me saving up, doing DoorDash. I was collecting the graduation money and the birthday money, which helped me a lot get to that goal that I had to meet. It took a lot. It took a lot of time. It took me about 2 months to save up for this camera. And it's great to know that I actually was able to achieve that and get the camera. I wasn't falling off really, but I was actually doing that. So something that I was focusing on throughout all of this, right? Through all I talked to you so far about. But I was studying and I was getting more into my spiritual side. You know, I was growing more on my spiritual side, getting more in touch with God, you know, and I was studying the Bible more and stuff. I just kind of did feel a bit empty. But studying, getting more in touch with my spiritual side, more in touch with God, that allowed me to fill that void in my heart, learn how to be more loving, more caring. And it helped me in so many different ways. And I felt like I needed to go through that. I needed to go through that at this specific time. Look, the point is, I am here. I done DoorDash. I've saved up enough money to be able to save up for my own camera and get this brand new Canon EOS R7. And I can't wait to start a new journey with you guys, to start my chapter 2. And I thank you for the ones who came back here today, being patient with me. Gonna be a whole lot of stuff, man. I keep coming up with words and I can't finish it. Thank you. That's what I'm gonna leave you guys off with. Thank you for coming. Oh yeah, also I got this thing. You see? No, don't focus on me. Focus on that. It is this is an award for video production and everything to like prove to you that I top of my class. I think Micah should have got one too. He didn't get one. If I could, I would give this to him, but it has my name on it. So